true. I'm sorry. That's crazy. That's crazy. If they don't use it, but likely. So Keanu is looking for a renom in this scenario, and he is thinking about he's kind of set on Ashley at the moment. But the judges did, I believe, were trying to push to put Lauren up, but he wouldn't do it because he doesn't want to turn on his allies. Basically, he doesn't want to do what Vince has been doing to him and putting up his allies to save another. So he's more looking at Ashley, but the judges are now trying to push to get Ava out. I haven't been watching live feeds like I won't a lot. I haven't watched that at all today, nor yesterday too much because I just been busy working. Oh, thank you for the roses. So
Okay. I
that's
will
why it's
update you then. This is the first time I get to update you on this whole situation. So,
okay.
what people told me is that Morgan currently is considering using the veto on Vince. This is the whole ploy for Keanu to use the veto on Vince to put Lauren up. And so he's kind of like considering that fact. Obviously, he's not going to put Lauren up, but he would put up Ashley instead. That's kind of like the thought process there is what's going is what they're considering.
Okay.
So that's kind of what they're thinking so much about. Thank you so much. But that's what people told me on my live about 20 minutes ago. So,
I think I heard that too, because I was looking on chat. Was it BCC? Something like that. And I was basically reading because they like to comment. Oh, thank you for the roses. They like to comment on like what's happening on the live feeds, like live. So and then they said like I heard something like, "Oh, Morgan, don't do that," but then, "Oh, Morgan, some sense got knocked into you." So I don't know if she's like she's saying it and then going back on it because I did say one time it was like in the middle of the night, it was in the backyard. I was like, "What if I just throw the blockbuster and so that Will could stay and then I left on the block?" But one, I wasn't gonna do that, but it was literally in the middle of the night and I thought it was a crazy idea. I wasn't gonna do it, but I thought it'd be crazy to do it. I stressed my mom out because she's like, "What are you doing? Don't throw the block." I wasn't gonna do it, but I know that it's like you could say one thing just to throw it out there, but like I don't know if she would actually use it. She would be crazy to use it on Vince, but if she does, I don't know. I'm sorry. And then she goes home. That's crazy. But who knows? I doubt she would. I doubt she would. She's gonna. I feel like she's gonna look over her game over Vince when it comes to using that veto. I don't think she's gonna use it on Vince. I doubt it. But again, I haven't seen the live feeds. I don't know how true this is. You know her better than I do. Do you think she would?
So I created a poll on my live, and just over 50% were saying that she was going to use it on Vince. I don't know if that's people just saying that, but there was a lot of people that were considering she's going to use it on Vince. So that's kind of the thought process because I think she wants Lauren out so badly. It feels like, and if Lauren's on the block, that the judges would all vote her to send her home, right? Because Morgan would still be on the block compared to her. But yeah, that would be very tough in terms of game move.
But why?
Without the M&Ms, she continues.
Okay. Look, I get it. Like, but I thought he wanted to work with Lauren. Like, chat is like, but didn't he want to work with Lauren? He said like, "Congratulations, you made it to the jury." He said that to Lauren in the wine room.
No. It's them telling Morgan that to use the veto on Vince, and they're telling
okay
in his place. So it is that type of move is what they're trying to do. Because Keanu in the episode just said he wanted to take out Morgan anyways. So if they are able to pull this off, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Dude. Hey, honestly, anything can happen this season. I should probably be keeping up with the lives. I just haven't. But yeah, that would be a crazy move if that did happen. How did you ask questions or like polls? What did you go to press that?
You have to do it. But it's at the bottom. I believe it's on the bottom right. I believe it's on the bottom right. So
I see it. Oh, okay, I see this. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, someone said no way he's putting up Lauren. Yeah, there's no shot he's putting up Lauren. He's just saying that to Morgan to try and bait her into giving the veto to Vince. Thank you, Nico, so much for the love.
Oh, so okay. So I guess what blue Morgan uses on herself, red she doesn't. How about that? Is that red she doesn't use the veto on herself, blue she uses it on herself. Thank you for the heart. Like how much does the audience really believe? Because no way, that's crazy. No way. If she does that, I'm sorry. That's a bad move. That's a bad move.
People were saying that in my live as well, man. It's
But
crazy how that's all
okay,
happening. Thank you, Chloe, for the love.
veto ceremony is tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna find out pretty soon if she does. No way. Okay, there's still a day. I don't know. I want to believe how crazy it sounds, but the thing is because it sounds crazy, and that's why I kind of believe it. But no, I don't know. I'm losing it. I can't with this cast. I don't know. It's crazy. This cast is crazy. I don't know what to say. Oh, thank you, Gabs, for the roses. So yeah, it's crazy. Oh wow. So yeah, the majority really did.
Yeah, the
Wow.
majority
Okay. There is that. Dang.
really
Hold
just
on.
said that she's going to use it on Vince.
I honestly, I'm down for the chaos. I'm down for the chaos. I wouldn't if she does it. I don't know. I don't think it's a good move for her game. But to be fair, it would be fun to see for me to react to it because I don't know if I would believe it, bro. I'd go crazy. I'd go crazy.
I will say this, okay? Think about it from her eyes, okay? If she's able to take Vince off the block and then put Lauren up instead, which still doesn't really make sense to me, but the judges would be able to all vote to keep Morgan in the game regardless. So that's kind of like her thought process, I guess. But yeah, no, it's tough. It's tough to say the least. It's tough to say the least.
Yeah. Morgan's perspective is that where? Because who does Morgan have? Let's pull out the board here. The little draft board. Okay, so from Morgan's eyes, her number one at the moment is Vince. I thought that was pretty clear from the episode. But who else can she rely on? How's her standing with Mickey? Like, how is that working?
Someone said Morgan has ruined her game trying to save her allies. Guys, I ruined my game trying to save allies. Let's be real. So, yeah, no, it's like full circle. She's going to ruin her game trying to save allies as well.
I mean, I think there's one ally that probably would have helped your game, but let's not talk. Okay, so no, okay, so Morgan, who is she working with? She's working with Will and Ashley.
Judges.
Like, I feel like she is working with Will, Ashley, and Rachel, but like I don't really see a lot of that in the feeds, you know?
Yeah.
Like, am I crazy? So I'm like, it's like kind of like I see Ava and Will. I know that they got each other, right? But like, maybe I just didn't watch live feeds enough recently. Maybe I'm tripping, but like, I really feel like I don't know.
Well,
Like,
okay.
who does Lauren have? Like, Lauren is supposed to be working with Ava because they have the Bond girls, but alliances don't mean anything this season. So it's like, who does Lauren really have other than Vince? But then Vince has backstabbed her so many times.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this for a second.
Okay.
Should Lauren commit to working with Kelly and Keanu?
Well, she's like Kelly has a soft spot for Lauren, okay? And then Keanu and Lauren in the last few days on live feeds have created not this final two, but they have this group called Low Key because of Lauren and Keanu. So Low Key, right? And so that's a name. So I feel like if she does really like surround herself with Keanu and Kelly, maybe it creates a position for her to be, relatively safe in this game. So that's kind of like the thought process there is that she's already kind of working with Keanu and she has a soft spot with Kelly. So maybe that works. I know she's really close with Ava as well. But I think anybody in the melting pot, they're so set on not the melting pot, the judges, with the judges, like they're so set with their group. That's kind of the thought process there.
Yeah, I think, yeah, you're right. It's crazy because the only thing I see challenging for Lauren is thank you for the roses, Linda and Emma. The only thing I see about, because I was thinking like Lauren, like we were talking about earlier, like in the previous lives, that like everyone outside the judges are really good at the competitions, right? And it's like they're winning comps. Keanu, Kelly, Lauren, they're like they would hold more comp wins than like the judges do, right?
Yeah.
But the only thing I see like struggling that may prevent Lauren is how Keanu and Kelly are viewed in the house. Like the house doesn't like or aren't too fond of Kelly or Keanu. So
Yeah.
and if no Lauren realizes that, does she want to be associated with people that aren't liked in the house? I mean, it's one of the reasons that like, I mean, I think drove a lot of people not working with them in general, because I remember you didn't want to work with Keanu nor Kelly, but they were like huge targets like in the beginning. So I was like, why would you want to work with that one of the house targets or two of the house targets alone? So it's like, even though it might be in her best interest to work with them, at least to take out some of the judges, but I think socially she might not want to because of that reason.
Yeah, but like also I feel like with Vince turning on her again, thank you Lexi for the love. I feel like she has to turn to somebody, and it feels like she's connected closely with Keanu recently. So for that reason, and she's already has like a soft spot for like Kelly in a sense, because Kelly was there for her birthday and all that types of stuff. She was there for her. I feel like there's a good chance that she does, you know, go with that group for that reason. Just because like there's not really anyone else that she could really turn to at this point. No, I mean it's tough for her in this position. It feels like she doesn't have like, look, she lost 3 of her allies in 3 straight weeks. Let's be real. Right? So like it's a very tough position, and it's kind of like you have to just pick and choose at that point, you know? So yeah, and also someone just said Lauren knows that the other side wants her out. I agree. I feel like she does know that for a fact at this point. And so yeah, she's just going to have to pick, you know, Keanu and Kelly, in my opinion, at this point, to just kind of ride it out.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of interesting because it's like, I guess that's the question, right? She kind of knows that the other side wants her out, but the other side isn't like, you would think that, I think it just depends. Like if like, who are you scared of? Like, are you going to keep playing scared, I guess? Or she could try to play the middle in a way too. Like if Vince could somehow survive this week, right? He's still in the judges, and then Keanu is still willing to work with Vince. I don't know how willing Kelly at the moment. Again, I haven't kept up with the live feeds for the past 2 days. I don't know how well Kelly and Lauren wants to work with Vince. I don't think it's that strong. Chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but like I think maybe Vince, if he could survive this week and that the two sides start going at her after each other, he could still kind of play the middle. The only downside to Vince right now, if he does survive, is him and Ava are like in the middle, in between the two sides of the house, and they're kind of like the swing votes. So each week they have to decide who they want to vote with, and they have to have good reasons. If not, they're going to be associated with one side and maybe be forced not to play the middle anymore.
Yeah, well, let's be real. Vince should realize at this point that he doesn't have Keanu anymore, okay? Like, especially with Keanu putting him up, okay? So yeah. I don't think he's able to play the middle anymore. He's going to have to lean on the judges more than anything else. But that's kind of my opinion on it. He may still think that he has Lauren, but I feel like Lauren, especially this week, has been more vocal, right? About like what she wants to do and, you know, her opinions on everything. So I feel like this is us looking at it from an outside perspective, but I feel like she's going to lean more towards Keanu at this point. I feel like Vince is going to be pushing towards the judges more than anything else because, of course, he didn't put up Rachel. So that's my opinion on it. Is you know, she's probably going to lean towards Keanu a little bit more.
You said she, like Lauren? Lauren's going to lean on Keanu?
Yeah, just a little bit more.
Yeah. It's interesting because Will mentioned it today. He's like, man, we can't win. Like the judges. He's like the judges side. And it's crazy. So, but like, okay, next week Keanu's out. And Vinny's, if he survives the week, we'll see what he does. If he wins again, I'm so curious what he's gonna do. But like Lauren, if she wins, this is her opportunity to take some shots and like add to the resume. Don't show this indecisiveness. Show the house that you can make moves on your own. You know. So
I would like to see a couple of HOHs this upcoming week. I think a Lauren HOH just to see what she does. Like if she actually puts her foot down, that would be awesome to see. I think like, you know, an Ashley HOH just for the sake of like, does she actually change her persona in the house? Does she actually do that at this point? I would love to see. Those are kind of the two that I have in mind. Maybe like if Vince runs it back in HOH, I don't know who the heck he would put up. I have no idea. Would he put up Keanu? Would he put up Rachel? I have no idea. So those are like a couple that I would want to see just for the sake of seeing what they would do with their HOH. Thank you, Emma, for the cowboy hat. I really appreciate that. But yeah, no, that's kind of my thought process on it all right now. We'll see what happens coming tomorrow.
all right. Thank you for the hat, by the way, Emma. Okay, so predictions. Well, we kind of know, again, spoilers if you don't watch live feeds. You have been warned. I'm giving you like a few seconds. Morgan won the veto. Do you think she's going to use it? I know we already talked about this. And if she does, who's going to be the replacement nominee?
Okay. If Morgan uses it, regardless of who it's used on, I believe Ashley is going to be the one that goes up. And because Vince wants her on the block, Keanu also said, even in this episode, that he wants her on the block as well. I know he wants Morgan gone, but I feel like Ashley would be the one that he would definitely put up in this position. It would be crazy if Morgan used the veto on Vince just for Ashley to go up, and then it's, you know, those three on the block. But that is my prediction right now, as in Ashley is the one for sure that's going up at this point in time. So that is. What do you think in terms of who do you think is going to be the fourth?
I agree. I totally agree, and I think the chat agrees too. Because I remember seeing Keanu in the wine room, and Ashley's like, "Well, I'm going to put you up," basically. And even if he didn't decide to put up Ashley, I feel like Ashley would have put up Keanu either way, even if he wasn't HOH. So if Ashley had one, I feel like he would have gone up either way. But now she's like more vocal about it, like, "Hey, I'm going to put you up because you're even like considering putting me up." So that blood's already spilt. And Ashley already made it like a point. So like if Keanu doesn't do it, I mean like what is he gonna do? Get more blood in his hands by putting up someone else? But who knows what this week is gonna hold. But yeah, I think Keanu might stick with Ashley. And it's interesting to see how the blockbuster is and who's gonna get evicted. But I think that's for Wednesday's episode for who's gonna get evicted, because we have to see who's gonna get renominated tomorrow, and I'm excited to find out. But did you want to play who can win, or how they can win the wheel again? I have the names lined up.
We can. I do want to get chat involved real quick. Who do you guys want to see be the fourth nom? I'm curious before we transition into the upcoming. Thank you, Lexi, for the love. Just kind of go from there.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know how this works. Rachel, Ashley needs to go up. Okay. Zach, I love you. Ashley, Ava, Ashley.
Aw, I love you.
So we're talking about Ashley as a renom, or Ashley like how she could win at this point?
We're talking renom right now. The most sent is Ashley. That's what I'm saying right now. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't know if I could put a thing. What's a lightning Q&A?
What's the best advice for men?
Okay, whoa, hold on. Is that already showing?
For men? Thank you for the roses.
This is just random. I'm taking it off. I don't know. It literally randomly generates. I did not put any of that on.
What is your unforgettable experience in life? Big Brother. That's the answer. What the hell?
Is this throwback questions?
It says, Let's discuss. What is your unforgettable experience in life? Big Brother.
What? I don't even see a question anymore. I thought I got rid of it. I accidentally pressed. Okay, I'm not asking Lightning.
Right now. What the hell? Oh my god. Hey guys, what is y'all's most unforgettable experience in life?
Most unforgettable.
Oh my word, that is so funny. That is
I have no idea how this. I gotta. Okay. That literally does nothing for me. That literally does not. I don't know how this works. I'm sorry. I don't know how this works. I'm gonna be honest. Okay.
They're saying for me to run a poll because when I was live, I ran like 27 polls. I was having a blast with those polls. Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Hold on. I think one's in progress, but hold on. Let me see. Okay, I could run a poll. It's just that I can't put like options for a poll. It's just like a random crying face. Like, look.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, guys. Let's think of another poll. Okay, wait, you can put it on now. We can't. We don't know what the poll is.
Well, pick one. You say something.
No, you have to say the poll, and then we put up the poll. And you say, one option.
Should Zach shave, yes or no? Yes is blue. Red is no. Red is no. Blue is yes. Should Zach shave? Does he look better with the stuff?
We had a poll on that on my last live.
Oh really?
Someone wants me to do. Hold on. Someone wants me to do a poll. Is this the smiley faces are yes, I should shave?
I totally forgot. I'm gonna be honest.
You know what's crazy is that my poll was slightly towards no on my live. So this is interesting.
Interesting. I don't know. Maybe don't shave. I don't know. Honestly, I forgot which one's which. I'm gonna be honest. See, that's the thing. I don't know which one's which. I forget. Flip. Okay.
One poll that I did on my live that was so funny. It was Zoran versus Adrian. We did that live or that poll. Oh my.
Well, I'm assuming you won, but like not saying anything from my side, but like, yes. Okay. You guys, that's funny. Okay. How about this? Look, we'll run it again. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time.
You do the poll.
Okay, let's do it. Okay. So my side is me and my bread loaf. The right side is Zach and Lauren. Okay, there's the polls. So I get the smiley face. Zach gets the blue because that's how you determine which side's which. Okay. So me and my bread mats. We got Redford of the bread mats. Number one most loyal duo in the house. Remember, my bread never voted me out. I will say that. Think about that. The loyalty here. The loyalty. Come on, I see 32. Let's get those numbers. That's like, okay. Come on, how much time do I have?
This poll.
Come on. 100 already? Dude, you already have 60 over me right now. Hold on. Yes, me and my bread mats. Come on. I see it. I see you. Let's get those numbers up. Come on. Dude, my bread never voted me out. Come on.
Thank you, Becky, for the love. Oh.
I tucked my bread in at night. I hope y'all know that, okay? I took care of my bread.
Adrian, I'm throwing it. Wait, I've got actually a very, very good poll after this poll ends. Guys, that I could beat a piece of bread in my poll. I really appreciate that.
Okay, you beat me by how much? Let's see. What was the score? I totally forgot the score. Hold on.
60 to 115 or something like that.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I know how much.
I have a very good poll, okay?
Before I put it in.
Okay? Adrian's the smiley face. I'm the crying face. Who do you think would win in the wall comp? Put that up as a poll.
Dude, come on. I know the answer. I hope the chat knows the answer. It's more, okay, I guarantee you, no one's going to beat me ever in that wall comp. I'm sorry.
Moats. Oh my gosh, guys.
Like, it's more than strength. I got the strength. I got the technique, bro. I studied it like to a T. Every possible grip thing you could think of. I seen it, bro. The best grip I've ever seen was season 10. The first time it came out, it was like that bar grip. Oh, I would die for a bar grip. Oh, like that on the wall comp, but whatever.
Well, I understand that you have a wall at home, so that definitely,
Yeah, but the fact that everyone thinks, oh, it's you have to be lightweight. Oh, you need to be really strong. Okay, yes, that helps, but there's so much technique, and I'm telling you, people just don't. I mean, you saw it this season. I don't know. I don't know if I think Vince might just have naturally picked that grip, but I'm telling you, his grip was more phenomenal than everyone else's. Okay. Oh
Somebody-
yeah, 223 over 35. Okay, that's almost 100 more. Let's freaking go.
100.
Obviously.
123. Someone just said, Zach, you'd pull a Morgan. That's crazy. You're saying I'd fall off in the first 3? That's an insult. That's crazy. I would not fall off in the first 3.
I would hope not. But to be fair, I don't know what grip you would have naturally grabbed onto. You would have done the top? Okay.
And then I would flip. That's what I would do. We literally, guys, we've been live multiple times. We've talked about this over and over. I would literally switch grip. I would be so,
Naturally,
crazy.
not because, like, you know, I said it was the best.
People are saying that I would stretch and fall off. Y'all are crazy. I challenge all 470 people to a wall comp challenge and see who wins. That's crazy. There's hidden Ashley and Will. That's crazy, guys. I don't think I would fall off in the first 30 minutes. I don't think I would.
Well, if you did do this, like, I don't think you'd be doing the under grip, which is way ideal, over the top one. Even though people think the water, it doesn't affect you. At least for me, it's never affected me that much. I will admit, sometimes you like, you might slip if you're like. Well, it's hard because when I switch grips, I'm always at a slant versus like when you see on the show, everyone switches their grips when the wall goes back. I don't get that luxury. So like every time I let go, like I want to fall forward. So I have to like I have to do it quickly, right? I don't get like rest time. So I don't know. That's the only time I might slip a little bit, but I always recovered on the wall. Anyways.
These pulls are so, dude, I did so many pulls. I was like, hey guys, I'm going to do one more pull before I end my live. And they said, you did that like 3 pulls ago. I was like, okay, never mind. I'll log off. I won't do these anymore.
All right.
Gosh.
Let me see him. I mean, to be fair, I think we picked our drafts. Did you do which draft is going to win?
We can do that poll. I just saw on the post that we collaborated on, they said I was over 60%. I was like 62%. So I'm just
They don't understand. I mean, okay, I don't know. Maybe you have because you have a bigger following, but I think I got a good group. Okay, based off the picks. Let's break it down here. Let's review it one more time. Okay. Okay. Wait. While we do that,
this is the draft. Look at the board. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm a smiley face. Zach is crying face. Whose draft is gonna win? Because you had first pick, you got a good pick. Okay, you got Rachel.
That's what I'm saying. Look at that. Look at the poll right now. Look at the poll. I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
Hold on. Okay, you know it depends. Okay, so look, you picked. I had to pick. I get the 2 next picks. Will's a good choice because half the battle's getting there, and then Ashley, if she could get there, she may have a case. I see the lives. I see the pulse. Okay, I'm still fighting here. Then you picked Morgan. It was risky, but whatever. I picked Keanu because at least out of everyone left, he has the best comp record, so he can make it far, right? You picked Ava based off the chat. After that, I was left with these 4. I'm like, I think Vince might have a good case versus Lauren and Kelly. And if Mickey, I just didn't pick Mickey because she was in hot water at the time. So I was like, okay, I wouldn't pick Vince. You picked Lauren. I picked Kelly because she has a better comp record than Mickey, and Mickey's in the bad spot versus Kelly, who's been in the bad spot this whole game. So, what's the record? I'm just saying, it makes sense. It makes sense in my eyes based on the picks. You won, you won like 3 times as much, where I got like 20 or 30?
I did. That's tough for you, I will say. That's tough.
You're telling me? I mean, I think, I mean, okay, yeah.
Oh my word.
Technique, yeah, okay. Let's see. What poll can we run? I mean, what else can we do on this thing? I don't know. I see them do a lot of things in this thing.
Yeah, I know. I love that. I love TikTok Live because it's like we can just do whatever the hell. We can bring up those ridiculous questions again, and we can just start answering.
I don't know.
them.
I mean, I saw a wiki face. I just switched it before I could read it.
Bring up one of those questions, one of those generic questions. Does your name have a meaning?
I don't. I don't know. I mean, I would have to Google that one, but no, not that I'm aware of.
You don't have your name doesn't have a meaning, Adrian. That
I mean,
you're
what meaning than me?
particular.
I mean, I think you could look up any name and it's gonna have like some significance. Like, oh, this was a name means like belief in like ancient Greek, or it means like beauty in Italian or something. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like those names. Okay, here's another one. What would you do if time was frozen for 24 hours? Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh. Adrian, you start.
Oh,
What
I
would you
start
do?
this one. If I had 24 hours, fuzz, time was frozen. So I get a free day. If I get a whole free day.
That
Huh?
means that I'm assuming everybody is frozen. I feel like time's frozen, like everything. Thank you, Danny. That's
I
what I
would,
thought.
if that's the case, if everything's frozen, I would. I was like, do you rob a bank or something? You give it to charity or something and keep like $20 to buy lunch or something. I don't know. I was like, what do you do? I mean, what do you do? I feel like it'd be boring. I'm not gonna lie.
It would
Am I
actually,
wrong?
it would be very boring. I don't even know what the hell I would do. Someone said sneak back into the Big Brother house.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. Yeah,
That's what I would do, guys. I would sneak back into the Big Brother house. You know what I would do? No, I can't even say that on this. Yeah,
Okay.
no, I would sneak back into
Okay.
the Big Brother house. That's what I would do. That's my answer.
probably I'll break into a bakery of some sort, and I'll just have a field day with eating bread.
You know, somebody said sneak in and mess up the Big Brother house like it's
Hey, can you
What
believe this
can-
question? Can you believe this question?
that's insane.
This
What
question's so
can
dissing us.
do for
This
you?
question's effed up. I hate this question. What can you do with 500K, or what can 500K do for you? I don't even want to talk about this question. I don't even want to talk about this question. It's giving me flashbacks, bro. It's giving me bad flashbacks. Okay. Oh my lord. This okay. Do you believe in love at first sight? I feel like Zach does. I mean, based off the episodes I watched this season. What do you think, Zach? Love's a strong word. We could do like at first sight.
Like at first sight. Yeah. Like at first sight.
Yeah.
These questions are targeting us. That's crazy.
Dude.
Somebody in the chat like thought of these things. I'm telling you what.
Okay. I'll cancel the question. These two questions are kind of crazy. What else can we do? There's AI wallpaper. I don't know what a playbook does. I'm scared. There's draw and guess.
This is the
I don't
most
know what that-
entertaining live I think I've been on in a minute.
Okay.
This is so funny.
Okay, so I
so-
get 2 minutes to draw the word. I don't know if you get to see it.
Somebody said my hubby and I were love at first sight. Aww. I'm doing the Ashley. Aww.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Do. Okay. So I think I get to draw. Where
What
are
the
you?
hell?
So- okay, hold on. I'm drawing, and you have to guess, and you guys have to guess what I'm drawing. If you get it right,
I. Square.
no, an eye.
Birthday candle. Hangman. What is this, y'all? Someone said tree. That's the worst looking tree I've ever seen in my entire life.
Tree? What? Okay.
You're drawing a factory.
Walk off. Everything's a walk off. I'm sorry. I love walk off, but
Candle.
no, not a chimney. But
Factory.
factory. There we go. Got it right
That's what I
there.
said. Yeah. Bang.
Let's go. There we go. That's the word. I don't know how to end this thing. Fudge. Hold on. How did I end this thing? They got it right. How did I do it? How do I end this thing? Oh, correct guesses 36. Oh, okay. I guess you guys got it right. Reveal. Okay, there you go. I don't know if I did that right. Yes, reveal is a factory. I don't know if you
Dang.
can try. I don't know
Uh,
what that is.
I don't know how I could possibly do that if we're being quite
I,
honest with you.
okay, hold on. Let me delete this. Ooh, how do I go back? I don't want to press exit because I feel like that would do something. Okay, I'm gonna exit. If I end this live, I'm sorry. I don't think that's how that works. Okay. Okay. Are you there? Are you still with me? Okay. Let me make you big again. Let me make you
Yeah.
big again. I'm still figuring this out. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Lovely.
I forgot how to do this. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Is it the three dots?
It is the three dots, I think. I believe. This live has gone so sideways and it's hilarious to me.
Okay. We should go back to Big Brother a little bit. Right after this.
Someone said Adrian lock in. Adrian lock in.
I'm locking in right now. I'm locking in. I swear. Okay, this is the grid. Okay, there you
Yeah.
go. There you go.
Thank you,
There
Tony,
you go.
for the love. Can
All
you
right.
guys sing a song? This is a Big Brother talk.
Okay, what do you guys want? Any questions about Big Brother? Do you guys want to know? Let's see.
We're answering Big Brother questions.
Yes, let's bring it back to sing a song. Only Zach could do that.
I can
Let's
start
see.
singing.
In the meantime, I'm gonna spin the wheel. Whoever it lands on. How do you feel with the flip? It's all in caps. I missed it. Fudge. I don't know where it went. I lost it. Fudge. I lost the question. Can I say hi?
I saw a question that said, how much do you guys want to sing in the house? And you couldn't. Y'all, for real. It was an everyday occurrence. Every single day, we would have a melody rocking and rolling. I'd be sitting next to Ashley. She'd start singing. It would get me rocking and rolling. That was one of the biggest struggles. We'd be singing like all the time, and production would be like, please stop that. Please stop that.
It was so annoying. I kid you not. I want to sing so bad. I don't know why, but like the song that goes like in the jungle, I swear I want to sing that so bad for some random reason. So every time I walked in like the DR, I would always be like, I would sing real quick and then I would go in. But like I was like, yeah, I want to sing so bad. I mean, I think almost everybody wants to sing or gets a song in their head and they can't sing it or we don't sing it. But anyway.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My goodness,
Maybe we do a karaoke night.
Next question. We'll sing at the after party. We'll live stream it, and we'll be singing the entire time.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
Let's see.
Thank you, Emma.
Dance parties? A question mark.
Emma, you're the person I talked to on Cameo. All love. I appreciate you.
Let's see. Who's gonna get the best thing? I said Morgan. I think she might get the best. Or no, at this point, Vince.
It's Vince.
Vince has to get the best thing.
It's Vince at this point.
He has to get the best thing. How do I feel about Keanu? Yeah, I mean, game wise, or like, I mean, he's good. I mean, I think he's standing on business. I mean, I love it. I mean, like I said, I think he put up the people that is beneficial to his game to get out. So I mean, I think he's standing on business. I can't lie. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the live feeds right now, but hey, talking about tonight's episode, yes, he's standing on business.
Yes, exactly.
Let me see. Do you think Keanu will protect Lauren in the game?
I think so. 100%. I mean, hey, that final two name, Low Key, is low key fire. 100%. I freaking love that name. I feel like they should kind of protect each other at this point.
Yeah.
I think so. 100%.
I was thinking about this today. If Keanu takes Lauren to the end, if the jury isn't bitter, they may keep Keanu over Lauren at this present moment. Of course, Lauren could win next HOH because I just think the perception in the house. What you can tell me what you think. I think the perception in the house is Lauren is still indecisive, and I'm curious to see how. Like, that's why I'm saying she needs to win HOH and show the house that she needs to make moves and show the house that these are her moves, not someone else's. And that's why I think at the moment, but if the house is like just like still upset because remember it's all about the house perception and how the jury feels about Keanu. You know, right? Say if Keanu makes it to the final two with Lauren, how's the house gonna feel about Keanu, and would they vote for him to win? Do they think he played a good game or at least a better game than Lauren's? I mean,
Yeah.
that's the question.
Yeah, I mean, it obviously depends on who's HOH, right? So it's like whoever is HOH, they could see it as, okay, if Keanu gets to the end, he's going to have a good resume in terms of like continuously pulling himself and winning all these comps. So they may, for that reason, put Keanu up, but I feel like Lauren is probably like they would probably target her, you know, a little bit more. It just in terms of what you just said, like, you know, is she playing her own game? I hope not. I genuinely hope not. But that is kind of my thought process right now is what's going on. So yeah.
I will say this on today's episode. I did see Lauren say that she wants to play more for herself, and I'm like, that's exactly it. I love that. I love that for Lauren. She's playing for herself, or at least she's saying that in the DR as of right now. Does that mean she's not gonna take Vince off, or not? Well, I mean, she won the veto. But like, does that mean like she's still gonna trust Vince moving forward? It's gonna see because looking at like what I forgot what she said. What did I say? I just said Lauren said, "Oh, she's gonna play for herself moving forward," but that doesn't mean you're not gonna play scared. So I'm curious if she's still gonna play that way or not. I think she mentioned it earlier, but I'm just curious to see what she would do in Power again. If she really means business. Thank you for the hearts. So, and then also, I love that Keanu also clocked.
Thank you, Nico.
I totally forgot. I'm losing it, man. I'm losing it. I'm exhausted. I'm all live and outside all day. But like, I totally forgot. Keanu said something at the end of the episode that I really liked, and I totally forgot it. Does anyone know? Anyone know? Keanu said something. Yes, he clocked Vince, but what was the words? What was the words?
No. All love.
Yes.
Nicole's back. I'm waiting on my cameo. I'm sorry. I'm trying to work through them right now. I apologize.
Do you hear
Don't say
Ava
my-
and Jimmy are siblings? I don't think they're siblings.
Someone said kindness for weakness. Is that what you were referencing?
I know he said that, but I don't think that was what I had in mind. Let's see. He said Vince being untrustworthy. I agree. What did he say? Calling fake cries, fake apologies. No, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I had it in my head. I swear. It was like towards the very end.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, everyone the chat is saying that he said, but I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. Taking advantage of his kindness. He called out Vince, but I forgot what he called out.
So people keep saying he took advantage of his kindness.
Yeah, he did say that, but
Someone said,
yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
Are you my ally, Vince? Who would put up? I don't know. Put on my head straight. I know I'm trying to, trust me.
Most.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll come back to me. I'm losing it.
Are you? Yeah. Are you tired? I'm assuming you're just exhausted at this point. You've been building
all day, and I'm used to it, but like today, I don't know. I like I said, man, I've been grinding on that comp and trying to get it built, but then like also it's like raining outside, so I'm like fudge. So it's like a little humid, so it doesn't feel like the nicest outside. And I'm like, I usually like to wear like pants and like long sleeves so that like I don't get scuffed up, but then it gets really hot. So it's like, okay. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
Thank you, Emma.
Yeah. Any questions about Big Brother? Oh man, yeah. Let's see. Do you think Morgan would use the veto on Vince? I don't think so. I'm gonna put my guess in right now. I do not think Morgan will use it on Vince. I think Morgan's gonna use it on herself. I think even though I don't know what the live feeds are saying, I know we ran a poll, but I think at the end of the day, when veto ceremony comes around tomorrow, I think she will use it on herself. I don't think she would do that. She might pitch the idea, just say the idea, just to say it, maybe even just run through that scenario. But no way I think someone would make that move. I don't think. Maybe I'm giving her too much credit. I don't know, but I don't think she would. I don't think a player would unless you're Tucker. I mean, like I don't think you would. I'd be crazy. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Is it scripted? No, nothing scripted that I'm aware of. Winning picks. I mean, we did our draft picks. I don't know if that's winning picks, but like these are our draft picks. It went from like Zach had the first pick, I had my first two, then he picked, and I picked, and this is what the final result was. So
Yeah.
yeah, I love this board. Anyways,
If we were still in the game, who would we put on the block? Do you want to answer that?
I mean, it's really hard to say because like things change, right? So like today in today's episode, Kelly said that she wasn't like fully on board with Keanu, but at this point, after him showing his loyalty and that they both had each other's back no matter what, and even if the house wants them out, they won't vote against that person, and it's like that relationship built right. So like, say I left pretty early, week 3. So who's to believe that if I didn't stay longer, that I'd be working with like way different people or and like say because before when I came out I would have gone after Rachel, Jimmy, and Morgan. Unless Jimmy voted to keep me, he's like if I had voted to keep you stay with him, like yeah I would forgive him. Like gee, if you saved my life and like it was fighting against like if it was a clean landslide, then I'm like okay you win with the house, right? But if you did it to actually save me, then like that works wonders. You know what I mean?
Like you're
So
pivoting
it's like,
and so I mean like I know I wasn't like really trying to work with Rachel, but then that final week she wanted to work with me a lot, and so it's like okay she wins HOH, so it's like do you pivot at that point? So yeah, that's really tough if you're in the house right now, you know, because we're so far removed from the game at this point, you know.
Yeah. But
So,
if
yeah.
you're saying like if I'm in Keanu's position now, I guess so. But like it's hard for me to say like how I would play in this position because I like my game is no longer existed. I've been evicted, right? But like I said, like if I put myself in the shoes of whoever, right? So if we go down like if I was Will and I was HOH, who would I want, right? Then it'd be different. Like I can answer that based off what I seen and like what I know is how each player would vote in that scenario versus like us, we're out of the house, you know, you know what I mean? Like it's different to say because like if we were in power, it depends who we want to work with at this point, you know? Like say if you went back in the house, if you wanted to work with the judges, right? Or you want to work with like the other side of the house, right? So it's like it depends what like who you want to work with and like whose side you're on, you know what I mean? So it's hard to answer who I would put up, but it just depends who you are in the house. And we've just been so distant from the game for a while. Let's see who I saw this one. Who do you guys like Blockbuster as a player? That's a good question.
I personally don't care for it, but that's just me. What do you think in terms of
I
the
mean,
blockbuster?
I said this before. Like, I think I love it as a viewer. As a player, I'm like, fudge. You know, you don't like the fact that. I mean, I like the fact that you could save yourself again because I personally watching it through the years, I hated the. I mean, I like the back door, but also I didn't like it at the same time simply because it's like sometimes there are people that played a good game that really did nothing wrong, or maybe they were just like targeted unfairly. And the fact that they didn't get a chance to save themselves after the veto, and it's like, so I'm like, I do kind of like that the aspect of the blockbuster in that sense. As a player, that you have an extra chance to save yourself. It stinks that what do you call it? That you have to nominate more people, but I guess as a viewer, it makes it way more entertaining, a lot better. As a player, it's more chaotic, but I mean, I guess you gotta love it. It's Big Brother, right? So I mean, I can't say anything bad about it. I mean, as a player, It's hard to say because I don't know if I'm decided on it because I do like blockbuster in aspect, but I hate that the fact like if you're playing in the house, you're more people are gonna likely get put up. You know what I mean? There's only been Rachel and Lauren that haven't been put up this whole week or like the whole game. So versus like the whole house that already been nominated, and it's like, but as a player, I'm trying to answer that question as a player. That's pretty hard. Someone saying do battles. I don't know how to do battles. Where do I go for that?
Let's be real. While you're looking for battles right now, let's be real. Kelly would be at home right now if the blockbuster was not a thing. Let's just be right. And so I think more HOHs would have gone according to plan if that's the case. So it's tough being in the house and realizing that they still have the chance to keep themselves safe the final night. But yeah, it would be more straightforward without the blockbuster.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, guys, tell me how I can do battles in the chat. I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah. Someone asked if I like. Do you think I would be out if Blockbuster didn't exist? And it's an interesting concept to think about because it's like what do you call it? Then, but the pawns could work a lot better, right? Versus like so if like originally they put up Keanu and Kelly, there was like the two biggest targets, right? And then like say if they wanted to put up the pawn, they could put up like Will, right? At the moment, right? Instead of me or like Amy, right? And I don't know. It's like I could have potentially avoided the block, but I mean, at this point, like we can only play the games we play in, if that makes sense, or that we're in. Like we can only play the seasons we're on, and it's like I never played like the old version of old. We both didn't play the old version of this new Big Brother, but like we are the new generation of Big Brother of playing Blockbuster, and like this other than last year, like we are kind of like setting this not the standard, but like showing how people would play with the Blockbuster. So it's very interesting to see. But like five, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think I like it because it gives people a chance. Like you said, Kelly would probably be going home, and like Keanu, people could have backdoored him, right? Like if Blockbuster didn't exist, they could have tried to backdoor him, and it was a way to get out big targets or people that you just couldn't get out, right? But I do like the fact that you could save yourself if you needed to, and I really like that. And plus, it makes it more chaotic, right? Like you don't know where the votes fall before Blockbuster went on. Like the votes were already decided after Veto. Like the whole house kind of like, oh yeah, we're gonna vote out this person, and it was boring to watch on the live feeds. Everyone knew what was gonna happen, and when came eviction night, there was no surprises. So it made it more interesting to watch, and I guess to play.
They're saying I have to go live on my own to battle, then join. That's what they're saying. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you could try that. I don't know. I have no idea what to do.
I don't know. We can try it if you want to, but that's ultimately up to you.
I mean, yeah, we could try it. I'm just reading some of his chats. What's your favorite Big Brother season?
Season 16, for sure.
Oh, interesting. It's a good season. It's a good season. I don't know. I like season 10. I won't lie. So I would say that. Let me see. What is it saying?
Morgan is after Zach. I don't know what the hell is going on right now.
Okay, so you want to go hop on your live and see if you could do it?
Yeah, I've never done battles before on live. How does this work?
Yeah, I don't know where to go. Season 20 is best. Season 20 was a good one. It's a good one, I say. That one was a good one. I like it.
I'm going live and we battle. What does that even entail? Like, what does that even mean?
I don't know. I guess it's a better Q&A. I don't know what that Fruit Loop dingus for not using your power season 16. Oh. Do you know that you know that reference, right? Season for Zach?
Huh?
You know Zach from season 16?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Was
Paul robbed?
Hold on. Battles.
That's a good question. Was Paul robbed?
Wait, hold on one second. Battles.
I had some opinions on that. I won't lie. Yeah, my brain's fried right now. I probably shouldn't be answering that question. But I don't know because the first season I ever watched was 19, so I saw Paul.
He's gonna play Chelsea.
And it was hard because like I'm like yeah, it was hard for me to decide who I wanted to win in season 19. That was my first ever season, but yeah, getting second place twice, but like his jury management I guess wasn't that good in season 19. The whole jury found him bitter. Um, if I remember his goodbye messages, were they very like sincere? Like, did he even like leave a good taste? It's been a while. Uh, so sad you left, Zach. Favorite winner, Dan, season 10. 19 was horrible. I know, but it was the first one I ever saw. It's the one that got me hooked on Big Brother. So it's like I have to be like that. I had to pick that one. Let's see. Did you want to do it on yours, Zach? I don't know because the only thing I could do is it says poll and gift vote, but
So what happens? Like I go live, you go live, and then we invite each other on live stream. Is that kind of what happens? I don't really
that's
know.
what someone said. But look, there's something called co-host, and this will be the. I don't know how that works. Do we both go live at the same time?
Y'all, I got no freaking clue. I got no clue.
Who do you think the comp is for this season so far? I mean, Keanu.
Yanu. Yeah, that's an
Yeah,
easy
he's
question.
won the most, right? I would have to say.
Yeah.
So he's the comp piece of the season for sure.
Do you want me to try this before I hop off? Basically, just go live and then we try and invite each other and then we do battles against each other?
Okay, this ain't I can, but yeah, okay. You did so. I stay on and you do that, and then we try to bite each other, or how does that go? It says you have to go on separate lives, okay, and then we invite each other. So I think, okay, so you're gonna sign off, and then
I'm going to sign off and go on my live, I guess, and we can try this just for kicks and giggles.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
saying yes, exactly, and if not, yeah, okay,
All right,
Well, I'll see you.
all right, bye.
okay. Don't what? I'm a pro at this. I got you. Okay, I appreciate it. On the count of three, just do it. Okay? On the count of three. Will they ever get Rachel out? Question mark. That's a good question. They have to. Someone has to make that shot, right? Will, I don't think he wants to take that shot. Ashley won't do it. I can see Morgan doing it. I can see Lauren doing it. Mickey doing it. It just depends who. Mickey doing it. It just depends who. Okay, yeah, I see it now. I see it. I see it. I think that's it. That's the move. I
Okay.
think. Yes, there you go. There you go. Just
So
okay, I know the poll I won. Who would win the World Cup?
Wait, I don't have. Wait,
Thank you.
that's crazy. That's crazy, dog. You can't.
Let's be
do
fair,
that.
because my bread mass isn't stronger than your showman's. So it's like I have to lean on my strengths here, my wall comp, my knowledge on the wall comp. But I mean,
That's
did I divorce my bread? No, I did not.
giving them.
That implied that we were married.
We do this battle, guys. If you are joining my live, we're doing battles right now with Adrian. And
This is our first battle. I have no idea what this is, but okay. But I mean, hey, I don't know. I mean, this is a tough loss right here. I'm falling behind, but we could always come back. Look, it's kind of like the game of Big Brother. You know, like you can start off weak, but it's not about how you start. It's about how you end, right? You could recover from a tough spot. You know that you know, yeah,
a long battle, 5 minutes. That's crazy.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wait, so I wonder if my chat, now that we're like together, I guess it's just my chat that's like talking to me. Shout out William, bro.
Snipe him, LOL. Where are the baby breadsticks? Okay. I just love bread, guys. I just love bread. Forever. What does it say? Forever supporting Lauren.
Oh, the chats are separated. Okay, got you. Got you.
Oh, really? It is. Oh no way! What's up? Let's go. I got what? Team Adrian over here. That's actually how that works.
Yeah. Well,
Three times gifting people starting soon. What the flip? What is this? You should. You what? I can't read these comments. They're so fast. You should combine again. This is weird. I don't know what that means. Um, I'm
Combining.
lost. Me too, man. Me too.
Thank you, Ashley, for the galaxy. Thank you so much. All love. I appreciate you. Thank you, Eden. Thank you, Michelle. This is weird. This is weird.
You
This
seem like
live.
you would have played a better game than the people left in the house. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I like to believe so too. But hey, I feel there's a lot of things I could improve on. I meant to join the live together so you can both see chat. So I guess I didn't know that. So battles what? It separates the chat.
Yes. So it separates the chat, and that's kind of how it's all based off. Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you for the
Okay.
love.
Thank you. Thank you for the love, guys. Thank you for the gifts. Look, 3 times the porting starts. Let's pass it right now. I just need 10 times the amount. You have 6,000. I have 600. That is crazy. I don't know how this works. Y'all, yeah, you're both live separately, so you have to own following. What? Okay, what? So you have your own following in each. Oh, okay. Poor Adrian. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I've accepted bigger losses, unfortunately. I mean, we both have. Let's be fair.
Yeah, clearly.
Let's see.
Yeah, we've had bigger losses.
Okay,
Um,
guys. So this is the moment. If you want to say anything about Zach, he cannot read it in this
guys,
chat. So, guys, go ahead. Say what you want. I won't say it out loud. Um,
crazy
no,
talk.
I would have won Wacom. Yes, I would have. I promise you. Oh, I'm telling you, man. When CBS put that meme where I'm like on the wall and it says fixed. Oh, my heart. I was about to cry again. I was like, oh, I'm telling you, man. I love the wall. Thank you for the bubble gums. I love that. Oh, look, I'm catching up. Yo, what's up? We still got a minute. I'm catching up a little bit. Let's go. Let's go. I love this rhythm.
This is
Did you hear
overstimulating.
about Vince? What did they say about Vince? Bro, you're the goat in the house. Yes, go. Let's go. I know. I love y'all so much. They were just scared. I know. Someone said that I was living in a chicken coop because they're chickens. I know. I know Zach was still in there, but I mean, like, hey, man, I said what I said. I can't. I won't take it. I mean, it's crazy. Uh,
Oh my gosh.
you know,
Okay.
I
Is
will
there
say someone said what I said. Okay, go ahead.
is there a question that both of us can answer? Let's do that. Let's do that first.
Okay. Well, it's kind of hard. I mean, sure.
Yeah, true, true,
Hold
true.
on. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Can Ashley make it to the end of the and then it just stops?
Can Ashley make
Oh, wow. I lost. That's fine. I'll cry about it later. It's okay. It's okay. One day someone's gonna snipe. I think that's what it's called, where I come back last second. I don't know what that really is. Oh, thank you for the gifts. Um, yeah. How can Ashley win, or can she win? Can she win?
she definitely can win, especially if she like flips the switch, like she was talking about on feeds. She can definitely flip the switch. I feel like if she's able to win like an HOH and like put her foot down, then I feel like that could be a really good opportunity for her. But I mean, look, if she's the fourth nom, then obviously anything can happen at that point, right? So it's really tough in terms of everything. What's going on with Vinny and Morgan, y'all? I've talked about this a lot on my live. It's crazy. It seems like Morgan really took over Vinny's HOH right now, and they've been hugging a lot, is what I will say. They've been hugging a lot, a lot. I mean, I was paying attention to the episode, and I was telling y'all on my last live that it's like, okay, she is going to be able to like the time of them hugging felt like it was a very long time, is what I'll say. You know?
Yeah, it's putting a
Somebody,
target on them both.
yeah, it is putting a target on them both. I saw a picture of them like hugging in a blanket, which was crazy in the have not room. I don't know what the heck was going on there as well. So
Yeah, it is not. It's not a good game move at all. Like, I mean, fudge. And then yeah, it's crazy. Just even like yeah, that's crazy. That like yeah. The only thing, shoot, I didn't even hug my bread that long. I want. I mean, like I yeah. I mean, that's crazy. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And we talked about the. Oh, I'm up. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Anyways, sorry, I was looking at the thing. I'm excited. That's my. I'm like, I'm kind of keeping up somewhat. I love you guys. I love you guys. Anyways, no. So the next question says, who do you think is had the best and worst HOH? I think I like this question. I was saving it for the next one. I'll let you go
Best,
first.
best and worst HOH.
Sorry, I'm getting excited.
Best and worst
Excited. I've never
HOH.
done this before.
Um, that's a really good question that I've sit down and like think through. I feel like the
Well,
worst. Thank you so much for the love. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Mary. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Michelin. Thank you so much. Okay. The worst HOH, it felt like, I mean, like Jimmy's was like tough, right? Because it's like he had all those powers and everything like that. It was really tough with him nominating people. The whole Will nomination was questionable as well. Did you get that vibe? I mean, it was kind of like that's kind of how it felt like in the house to me.
for Jimmy's, I don't think Jimmy's was
It was
okay.
tough.
Let's think
It
about
was
it.
like so many powers used against him, right? So he had to nominate so many people.
Look, if I think about the worst and the best, right? Remember, like my three things, like what makes a good HOH: safety, get out of threat, build like alliances, right? Jimmy, it was early on. It was week two.
It was. It was.
He didn't. I don't think he needed safety. Um, Two, I don't think he got out of big threat Amy. And then I don't know. I don't know how much connections he built in week two. Maybe a little bit, but like I don't think it was the worst. Um, I know Mickey put up Jimmy, and that like you put up your own ally,
That was tough.
and
Yeah.
then
Now that I'm thinking about it,
yeah,
Mickey was brutal. Like I mean, we were excited in terms of like trying to get Jimmy out, but like I would say Vince's most recently was tough. It was just weird. I know he got out Catherine, and Catherine was going to target him. It was kind of a mess as well. But yeah, no, it's been sloppy this season, is what I'll say.
yeah. I mean, some say Vince, some say Mickey's was bad, some says Lauren was the worst. I might be a little bit biased on the Lauren one, just because I saw the potential. If yeah, just because it was week three, but like I don't know, yeah, maybe it's probably a bias, but yeah, maybe Lauren's one of them. But like I think, but yeah, it's hard to say which one's the worst. But I think it would be between Lauren's or Mickey's. But I think just think because Lauren took out me
Mhm.
and I wasn't coming after her. And Jimmy took no, Mickey took out Jimmy,
Yeah.
and Jimmy wasn't gonna go after them. But yeah, it's hard to say. But maybe Mickey's. I don't know. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. I will say. But I think the best HOH was Rachel because
I agree.
how she used it, like game wise, I think he was the best.
Yeah.
I would think after today's episode, when Keanu won, I loved it because I would say Keanu's was over Rachel's. Not talking about the live feeds right now because he wasn't afraid to make the move and he did the other things right. He needed it for safety. The second thing he actually because I think it's because Keanu was in like a rough spot socially in the house that he made connections. He tried he repaired his relationship with Rachel. Who knows if if he would have repaired that if it is repaired. But
Yeah.
he's working on it, right? At the end of the episode, Rachel was like, I know you're confused, America. So am I. Like, there is some hope that she still wants to work with Keanu as much as, like, literally, that's why their alliance is called frenemies, right? It's crazy,
Yeah.
right? So it's like, I think, I think Keanu, just because of how, like he started off low and he's working his way up and then like he's building that connection. He did reach out to Ashley saying he wanted to work with her moving forward, but the only thing is now he's thinking of putting her up. So I don't know how's that gonna work. Oh, thank you for the hearts and the hats. Oh, so I think the best would have been Keanu, but I think at this point I'm gonna have to give the crown back to Rachel for the best HOH at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think Lawrence was the worst. I know that you have a soft spot for that. I do think, you know, after thinking about it, yeah, Jimmy was not going to target Mickey at all, especially
Yeah.
in that moment. So I do agree in that aspect. But yes, Rachel's 100% was the best HOH for sure. I do agree with that because she was able to solidify the judgment as well in that moment. So that's kind of my thought on it. Thank you, Emma, for the love. Thank you so much. But yes, no, those are kind of my thoughts.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like I said, I'm like I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little bit biased, but who knows? I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, that's the only
Yeah,
thing. I'm like, but it's like nothing hard. But like I'm trying to see because like Mickey's, yeah. I would say yeah, if maybe Mickey's because I was yeah. anyways, Ava's wasn't the worst. Well, maybe for you, but like it could have been like I
it was
said, like the three. If you look at the three, if you break it down game wise, she could have like utilized it to build like better connections, but she did. Um, but hey, she took out a threat.
agreed.
Yeah,
All right, more questions, guys. I've got probably once this ends in 3 minutes, I'm probably going to be gone just because I have
yeah,
to get up early tomorrow again. But
yeah.
yeah,
Do you
no,
think Vince should have backdoored Rachel?
I think so. I mean, just in terms of his own game, that was my thought in all of it. I don't think Catherine was the move there. We've talked about this before. I feel like Rachel was the correct play because I feel like Rachel would have put him up, as well. And so that was my
Yeah.
opinion. Not at all. Thank you, Barry.
Oh, thank you for the galaxy. That's my first galaxy ever. I think. I'm pretty sure. Thank you. I don't know what that is, but thank you. Thank you for the money gun. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. I don't know what these are. Things are popping up. Oh, thank you for the hand heart. I don't know what these are, but thank you. Oh, I don't know. It's exciting. When I see something new, I get excited. Anyways, I'm sorry.
No,
This is exciting for me. I don't know what I'm doing.
yeah,
Um,
this is a weird. This is
but
weird.
what are the questions asking you on your chat?
Uh,
I feel like they're all from mine.
Thank you guys so much for the love. My goodness, this is crazy. This is
When do I think jury will start? After this week, jury will start.
after this week.
Uh, how many pets do I have? Minus the bugs. We have 3 pets. I have 1 cat and 2 dogs, and then I guess 4 mantises at the moment. So, and I guess springtails, but there's a lot of springtails. Springtails are like a bunch of little insects that eat like poop, mold, and like a lot of decaying stuff. Anyways, you need it for your terrarium. Anyways,
Lucy is asking, who was the best cook, Adrian? In your opinion, who was the best cook?
I said it before. I think Morgan was probably, if not Mickey, was probably the best. Maybe it's different for you because Rachel made slop for you. Like she saved y'all's butt week 1. I can't lie, she did with that slop. I don't know what this cast would have done if Rachel wasn't there and that slop. I honestly wouldn't.
The answer is Mickey's the best cook. I will say that Mickey was by far the best cook in terms of like she was there. I know Morgan multiple times said that she was going to be her sous chef, but Morgan created great breakfast stuff and all that. But Mickey was the one where she was incredible. She's been incredible in terms of cooking for the entire house. Who cleans the most? The answer to this is Rachel. Rachel cleaned the most. I did try to do my part in that as well. Guys, there were people that did not clean at all. They didn't do the dishes. They didn't clean. They didn't pick up after themselves. And it was very frustrating to live with, I will say. You just asked.
No, I was like, yeah, it was interesting. I was like, but I don't think that house really made a big deal about the cleaning. I mean, maybe I was just, I don't know. But Rachel did do her part a lot. Jimmy did his part. I think I did my part at least. But
Yeah,
hey, I mean that's it.
did my
They're
part
like,
as well.
say names. That's funny.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you.
I know one person that would say names.
Didn't Ashley break a dish? Yes, she broke a dish. She broke a dish. I was sitting there in the HOH room and she dropped a plate and then she dropped a mug. And then I remember like going to pour coffee and coffee was pouring out the side of the mug because it was split on the other side. I didn't even realize. And it's because she dropped the mug as well. But yeah. So anyways, I got to bounce. but this battle thing was weird. This is like almost overstimulating to me. But y'all, seriously,
Yeah.
thank you guys so much for the love. I appreciate it. I've been live on 3 different occasions, so thank you guys for the support. Guys, go follow Adrian, of course, if you haven't been following him. We've been doing a lot of lives together, and it's been a lot of fun talking about Big Brother and talking about everything under the sun. So,
Yeah.
love you guys so much. I'm about to hop off.
All
Peace
right.
out.
See you, Zach.
Later, guys.
Yeah. Later. Okay, what is up? I'm probably gonna head out pretty soon, but if you guys have any last minute questions, put them in now. And then I'll probably head out. We kind of recovered the episode. Keanu stood on business. He did what he needed to do. I think for this episode, he called out Vince. He's saying like, Vince, like you did me wrong. And if Vince goes home, I don't think it's gonna hurt Keanu's game like at all, not that much. And then again, Morgan and Mickey we're gonna been putting up. They've been wanting Keanu out, so I think this HOH is a success. But I've been watching the lives, kind of keeping up a little bit. I haven't seen it today, but I at least the start of this HOH, it was good. We'll see what happens tomorrow after the veto ceremony and who will be the renom. I'm super excited to see who the renom would be. I can't wait. Did I apply online or did I get recruited? I applied online. I sent him an application. I did not get recruited. I'm just a normal guy. Which I was surprised I got. So, oh, thank you for the cat. Is the pause? What was that? Is triple or double eviction coming? I have zero clue. I'm not a big fan of triple eviction. I think it's a lot in one episode. I would honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing double back to back, even like 3 times, like double, double, double. I think that would be chaotic. That would be crazy, and it would make the house guests flip every week. If they did 3 double evictions back to back, that would be insane. And I'd be all here for. If I was in the house, I'd be stressed as flip. But as a viewer, I'm like, okay, I kind of want to see that. Imagine like everyone like double eviction, double eviction, double eviction. That would be insane. Towards the end, you think a triple's too much? Yeah, I think a triple's a little too much in one episode. I just think it's a lot. Would I build the slip and slide? There's not really a need to build the slip and slide because it's not that hard of a comp to build, but it's also messy and like, I mean, there's not much to practice. I mean, there is to practice because I think there is a technique to the slip and slide of like how to cross back and forth, and there is a slope. But the thing is, it's an endurance comp, and it's like I already have one of those, but the slip and slide is pretty big, and I don't know where I would store it because I can't keep it outside 24/7. So I'm like, I would have to store it somewhere, and it would be a mess to get like the soap and like find a lubricant that doesn't dry up and stuff. Do I plan to do a meetup? I don't know. If there's any, I don't know. I have to see if anyone's gonna do any watch parties here. I don't know. I don't know what would happen. But I would be down. I mean, I went one in Dallas, not too long ago. Favorite comp besides wall comp probably be. Ooh, there's a lot. I mean, I really like the comps that I train for, but one of the ones I really do like, favorite comp would probably just be BB Comics. I always want to do it. One, you get to see your own comic, but also like I feel like the strategy for that, I feel like people that are fans of the show would already have that strategy down, and I just feel like I would love to compare my time compared to other people's time because I don't know if it's that hard as it seems to be. I wanted to see if I could beat some of the faster times, and I was so BB Comics is probably one of my favorite. OTEV, it is iconic. I do love it, but I feel like sometimes it could be like up to like chance, like if you can't find it. But I think Lauren did have a good technique going into this veto competition this season, simply because she was looking in one pile and assuming all the names were there, and she found it, and it worked for her. But I think BB Comics it's iconic, and it's one of my favorites other than the wall comp. So, what was my favorite room in the house? My favorite room was probably the loft. I love the loft. I love chilling up there. If not the loft that had the stairs or had the chess. I love playing chess. Because I just love playing chess. It was fun. Will you what? Will you go to the finale? Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be at the finale. For sure. Hi Isabella, what's up? Adrian, how am I doing? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you, Thomas, for asking. I said hi Isabella. What's up? I know I got voted out too soon. Trust me, I felt like I had a lot of game to give, and I honestly don't know if I ever get the chance to go back. If I ever do, I don't know how likely it is. And but all I know is I won't make the same mistakes again. But two, I'm still going to train as if there's hope one day. You know, I'm never going to stop training for Big Brother. I don't care if I'm never going to go back on it. I'll never stop. I love Big Brother. I'm going to train for it every season, every year. Because if they ever give me a call back, I'm going to be ready. I'll promise you that. So it's like, not that they ever will call me back. I don't know. I hope they will one day. But one thing is, you're not going to catch me lacking. I'm going to be ready. I could be 80 years old. 80 years old, and they're like, "Hey, Adrian, you want to come back?" I'm like, "Yes," but I'm gonna be ready for it. So, my record on my wall comp is just an hour. I do not do anything more than. Oh, thank you for the hair. I don't do anything longer than an hour. I just increase the difficulty. If I could surpass the hour, because unlike the one in Big Brother, my wall doesn't go back unless someone is there to manually do it. So like if I put it at max 30 degrees, I stay there the entire time, right? So it's like because the first time the first time I ever did the wall was at 5. I set it to 5 to 8 degrees between there, and I stood there for an hour, and I was like, there's really no point for me to train longer than an hour, because it also depends on grip, right? Because I feel like mine is the more traditional grip versus like the bar. I only or like the one we saw this season or season 21, where that one had the one where you could hold on top, because the grips are different every year. So it's like, yeah, or like season 16, they had the parasailing one, like that was a bar, but that worked like different grip strength, and I feel like that has a lot to do with a lot more core. So I totally forgot the question. I'm blanking out. I'm super tired, guys. I've been outside working on comps all day. Did renoms happen yet? No, that should be tomorrow. Let me see what's up. Renoms will be tomorrow. You see on the lives. This is like, I wouldn't say, because like we're not allowed to talk about certain things, but like I said, should be like, if you watch lives, you know that like nominations are tomorrow. So any more last questions before I log off? I love you guys so much. I hope you guys know that. Who do I think will be evicted this week? If it's Ashley, Vince, and who's up there? Ashley, Vince, and Mickey. Ooh, that's a good question. I think Ashley is safe. I think Ashley should be the safest. Then it's Morgan should be the second safest, if not Mickey. But since Morgan has been getting close to Vince, and the house might want to break them up because of that, and they're putting a target on their back. So I wouldn't be. Or no, Vince. Vince could easily be voted out because he's getting close to Morgan, and they may see that as a threat, as a duo, and they may want to break that up right there. So yeah, if it's Vince, Ashley, and Mickey, sorry I said Morgan, I think Ashley would be the safest. I want to say then it would be Mickey would be the second safest. I don't know. I think it's up in the air right now between Vince and Mickey. Let's see. Let's see. What was the most surprising thing when you got home and watched the season from the beginning? Maybe the Riley vote. The first week, how Riley didn't vote with us. But it was kind of hard because if you think about it, the first week we couldn't tell. We had to like trust whether someone's telling the truth or not. And then week 2, everyone voted the same way. Everyone voted out Amy. And then like I didn't really get to stay long enough to see the votes, because like if I had survived my week, it would have shown that Keanu did vote with me, right? It would have shown that I had his loyalty and he had my back, right? And that would have changed the game, right? It would have shown more cards where people lie, and it would give me a good excuse to target other people in the house, right? So it's like, but I never stayed long enough to survive a vote where it showed where the house stood, especially when it came to me. So there's that. Who do you think will win at this point? It's hard to say. I think if Rachel could get to the end, she has a good chance of winning. I think if Mickey makes it to the end, she has a good chance of winning. Morgan, At this point, I think Keanu might have a case because he survived a lot, and maybe the jury will respect that, especially since his social game is improving a lot, or it's improving, but it's not like the greatest social game ever in Big Brother, but it's improving, and it's not about what we think or how we view it, right? Because we get to see we can see two separate conversations happen at one time on the lives. When you're living there, you can only see the conversation that's happening right in front of you. Other than that, you're hearing it from another person. Let's see. Does Lauren have any chance of final two? Potentially. Potentially if like Kelly does have a soft spot for Lauren, right? Um, and say Keanu gets out, or say if because I'm trying to think who would take Lauren to the end. I don't see Will taking Lauren. I don't see Ashley taking Lauren. I could see Keanu depending if Kelly's gone, because these guys, them two seems tight. If Vince survives this week, I could see him maybe taking Morgan, unless, well, that's the thing. Like, that's assuming people are loyal in this season, and I don't think that loyalty isn't really strong. The only strong loyalty at this point is Keanu and Kelly at this point, because I think they both realized from this episode that they had each other's backs, and they need to if they want to keep moving forward. But they need to start winning HOHs, not blockbusters and vetoes. Thank you for the hat. So, if you ask me if Lauren has a chance of final two, I think so, because I think everyone has a chance to get final two, because you can see how things turn around. Keanu was targeted early on in the season, so was Kelly, and look how far they're making it, right? So I think anyone has a chance of making it the final two, and the fact that people aren't seeing Lauren as like the biggest threat, but the thing is, she's not really aligned too well with other people. But hey, at this point, numbers are dwindling. We'll see what happens. One more question. I'm gonna see if I can find a good one, and then I'm heading out. I love you guys so much. Let me see. Thanks. I was scared. Yeah, I think everyone has a chance. I really do think everyone has a chance. I wouldn't count anyone out, because again, this season's crazy. Like, you see how crazy things are. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to make the last question count. Let's see. Well, okay. So I'm about to head out. I'm gonna ask one more question. I'm trying to look for a really good one that that maybe I haven't really answered. Am I surprised Rachel hasn't been on the block? Yes. And no, after realizing like everyone's scared to make that shot, and it's getting me so annoyed. At least from like me. I mean, it depends, because like Rachel is a threat. I think, I know that some people are saying there's a lot of Rachel hate out there. I think the house perspective is more. It's not like, I think they know that she's, well, it depends. Like, I'm talking strictly game wise here, right? I think at this point in the game, they know jury's about to start, and they know that if she makes it to the final two, that she has a good shot of winning. I mean, it's been talked about in the house that if Rachel makes it, kudos to them, right? Like, congrats, you won. You made it that far, but I think that's why they want to get her out, because they don't want her to make it final two, because then she would get it. So there's that. And so that was the question. I forgot what the question is. I'm super tired, guys. I'm so sorry, but I answered the last question. I love you guys. I will be back on live on Wednesday. Maybe I'll be back sooner. But I will be back on Wednesday and Thursday to talk about the next episode. But for now, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.